eventually. Maybe not this battle, maybe not the next one, but it will. Or just a bunch of dumb shenanigans occur. I'm going to click Earthquake, just like I did on that last Tyranitar. They have a Milotic. Oh boy, this is going to be a really fun battle, as we all know. Surf. That did not do too much damage. Let's go for a layer of spikes. They have a Magneton. That is going to do a lot of damage to me. Let me go for a Protect here. And then we're going to go for a double Protect here. And it failed, and I am dead. Okay. I feel like I battled you earlier. I mean, I've got Moltres, but then that Milotic. We got Flygon. This thing might have Hidden Power Ice. Milotic is such a massive threat to my team, and I don't really think I like that. So Earthquake will do like 18 to that guy. And then you gotta factor in spikes, so they'll be at like... They're gonna have a lot of health left. I don't know. That Milotic, I'm not looking forward to taking care of this thing later on. The spikes would have helped out tremendously. They probably don't even have a Rapid Spinner. Let's just see. So they do have a Salamence, which kind of makes the situation even worse. Although I did get a crit, which is pretty gnarly. Looks like they might have a Lumberry in Dragon Dance. So that means we need to go into Flygon. I mean, they could also just be banded. I'm not really sure. Let's click Toxic. That sounds like a good idea. Celebi. It's a good thing I clicked Toxic. Let's go with... I don't really know. I mean, if it is a setup one... who would you even pass it to? I don't know. Maybe they give it to Milotic. I've never seen that before, but that's pretty evil. Let's just flinch this guy a million times. Oh, no, not the Leech cringe. Please, anything but that. Okay. I'm going to bring back in my... Actually, I'm going to go with... Nah, yeah, I'm going to go with Moltres. Who'd they send in? Milotic. I don't really know how to stop this thing. I gotta be honest with you people. I've got Jirachi. So maybe they'll just, I don't know, run out of surfs or something like that. Oh my god. Let me click Fire Punch here. In case, you know, they switch to Magneton, Celebi, even that Salamence, even Tyranitar. They did choose Magneton. They are trying to trap me in. I did a lot of damage. That would have been really funny if I burned you. I would have just went for a Protect. You would have died the next turn. So they're going to click Hidden Power Fire. Is that so? Well, in that case, I'm going to go for a Wish. And then just, you know, Fire Punch you in the face. I'm okay with this exchange. They could try and hold on to that Magneton as well. It can survive one more time coming in. I guess the one saving grace is this guy doesn't have, like, a million cringe lords, you know, rapid spinners, whatever. They have the Salamence, which is a little scary. Maybe they're banded. I don't know. I'm going to click Protect, though. What'd they do? What'd they do? Earthquake. I think they are just banded. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I could send in my Moltres here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If they're banded, I mean, if they're not banded, they're Lum and they go for like a Dragon Dance, well then that's gonna be really bad. But now I can go for like a Flamethrower. And if they bring in Milotic, I think a Flamethrower and Hidden Power Grass should kill that thing. Now, Tyranitar is probably going to be their answer, if they even stay in. But it looks like they recognize that. They probably predicted that, because here comes Tyranitar right now. And we do not even know what the Tyranitar knows. So I'm going to play it safe. I'll just send in Flygon. It's usually a decent response, unless they have Ice Beam. That Rock Slide didn't really do anything to me. So I'm going to click Toxic, I guess. Should be fine. You don't have a Lumberry. I just battled a Celebi that had Heal Bell, so I don't know what this one is. Just has Leech Seed, which is a very good move, I've learned. They have a Skarmory. Whoa. Is that so? I mean, I'm afraid of, like, the poison, so I'm going to send in Gengar. They went for Spikes. That was a good play. Well, I'm actually just going to click Will-O-Wisp then. I mean, if they switch, stay in, whatever, this should be a good idea. Although Jirachi and What's-His-Face probably aren't going to be the biggest fan of all these spikes coming up. And honestly, if that Salamence comes in, that might be a problem because if it's max speed, it could actually just... Okay, wait. It's Tyranitar. And that did connect. That's pretty good. But they might have Pursuit. That is concerning. But I'm still going to go with my flight. Yeah, they do have Pursuits. No, I lived, but no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, God. The mind games. Let's go with Jirachi. Even if this guy has Earthquake, they're burned now. So I think Jirachi looks really good right now. This is getting crazy. Got Fire Punch for obviously Skarmory. And Milotic's still a big problem. Looks like they brought in Celebi here. I've got Fire Punch for this thing. Let me click Fire Punch. They actually missed Leechy. That's kind of funny. No damage. 0 damage. Let's go for another Fire Punch. They have Recover. So you got Leech Seed, Recover. So you have a very fun Celebi, of course. They always are. I'm going to go for another Fire Punch. They have now sapped me. I have not burned them yet. Let's go for... I don't really know. I don't wish my Tyranitar had Flamethrower right now. That'd be pretty useful. Okay, I'm going to click Body Slam instead. Okay, they chose to stay in. I finally got a status on this thing. And I'm going to bring in my Moltres here. Oh, God, I was hoping you'd stand. And it's the Milotic, yikes. Well, if they go for Surf, am I going to die? I might not die. I might not die. But if they just go for Recover, well, then we're just going to be backtracking here. Alright, I'll play it safe. Let me go back to my Jirachi. Okay, what'd you click? What did you click? Yeah, it was just Recover. Damn. So now this thing is just like... It's not going anywhere. I'm going to click Body Slam here. Maybe get a... I don't know, Para. Yeah, I did, but... It's not really going to get me very far in this battle. Do they have Refresh? Certainly they have Refresh, right? It's a Milotic. A decent answer to this thing is my Gengar. My Gengar's now obviously on life support. That's not good. I could Paraflinch this thing to death, but it's going to take a lot of Rock Slides because it's got that Marvel scale, and I don't really do much damage to begin with. Oh, yikes. This Milotic might actually just back me into a corner right here, right now. Yep, we're doing even less damage. They did not go for Refresh. Interesting. I don't really know why. They got paralyzed. Okay. Let's do it again. Recover. Maybe they don't have it. Or maybe they just don't want to get, like, burn or something like that. Well, we have kind of reached an impasse where nobody can really do anything to anybody. And I don't really know how this will end in the... how this will go if it gets, like, a PP cringe stall war. Because I'm chip healing and I have Wish. You have 30 recovers because Game Freak thought that was a good idea. 18 surfs. I've got 17 body slams, 19 fire punches. I don't know. Your Milotic has stumped me. It's a very tricky problem to solve. What's the health of your Celebi? Okay, that thing's at like full, so is Skarmory. Yikes. Told you, man. It's like balanced teams, they just feel like stall. Surf. Okay, yay, I'm back at full health. It's probably going to do a lot to my Flygons. I don't really have any safe switch-ins either. Which is kind of bad. I got a crit. Recover. Maybe my best plan is just have them run out of surfs. If they run out of surfs, I guess I could bring in my Gengar or something. I will say it's pretty nice that this guy keeps getting paralyzed over and over again. But it's sad that I have no answer to this thing. That's probably why they have a Magneton there. If they can just eliminate Skarmory, spikes aren't that much of a problem for Milotic. And it could roar out Milotic as well. Oh, God. I wonder how much Fire Punch will do to this thing. Got 16 Surfs. We're on turn 43. Yikes. Man, people get mad about Ironhead Jirachi in Gen 4. What about all this stall in Gen 3? The crazy thing is, our teams are actually kind of similar. I mean, he has a Skarmory, I have a Skarmory. I have a healer, they have a healer. They have a little bit more, I guess, healing with Celebi, but it's like, it's not even like full-blown stall, and here we are doing literally nothing. It's crazy. How much did Fire Punch do? 7. Yikes. Well, I mean, I guess I should, like, they have 15 surfs. I mean, I should, like, they should run out of surfs before I run out of wishes. So I guess that's what's going to happen here. Unless you get paralyzed 7 times in a row. Okay, they revealed that they have Toxic, so they're trying to hold on to the surfs. God, this is easily the most unattractive thing to me in Gen 3 is when things like this happen. And it happens quite a bit. Well, I've got Gengar, but once again, life support, you know, all that stuff. I got paralyzed. I guess I could send in my Gengar. Yeah, I'll just do it now. If they get paralyzed again, that's really convenient. If they go for Toxic, that's cool. I don't think they'll be clicking Surf. But I don't really feel like staying here forever. Last it all. If only my Skarmory was still alive, things would be pretty cool. So that means their last move is most likely Refresh. But they didn't want to risk getting burned by Fire Punch, which makes sense. That's what I would do too. And they've also recognized that my Jirachi is a big, giant threat to their team as well. So that's why they're not switching. I guess I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to this. They got paralyzed, though. So I am going to just click Thunderbolt here. And then they send in Tyranitar with Pursuit. I got a crit, which mattered big time because now I can just outspeed this guy and kill them. So I have regained a lot of momentum. And I suppose I should just switch out right now. I can hold on to my Gengar. If that Skarmory doesn't have Drill Peck, I can just wall it. My Gengar is slower probably than Salamence, but I'll just run away for the time being. And I'm going to go to Moltres. Yeah. We got the Leech Seed off. That's another thing. This guy's never going to die. So I could literally double into my Gengar on that Milotic. You know what I mean? I guess I'll do that. I hope they switched into the Milotic. They absolutely did. That is huge for me. I can click Thunderbolt here. And the Milotic did not die. But they got paralyzed and they died the sand. They forfeited. Oh my god. I just got lucky there, straight up. Especially, honestly, I think the crit on Tyranitar was more important. How much did the crit do? The crit did 48. Oh, yeah, that definitely mattered. That definitely mattered. Oh, well. I don't really have anything else to say other than Like it's not even a stall team, but it just feels like it. It's crazy. It happens way too many times for my taste. I will see you guys later, where I'm sure we're gonna go fight some more quote unquote pseudo stall. Bye bye.